Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Arlette, and since it's back to school season, I was thinking of making a back to school college video. I'll be focusing more on school essentials and school supplies, and this is for if you're like a freshman or a returning student. So let's get started. Also, if you see me looking to the side a lot, I have my notes. Starting off with basic supplies, I usually only carry 2 notebooks. Last semester, I thought I needed like a bunch of notebooks, but the only times I needed notebooks was for math class. So I think depending on how many classes or what type of classes, you might need more than 2 notebooks. But for now, this is what I'm only going to be using for college. So next is going to be mechanical pencils. These are my favorite ones. I always like to get the big packs because in college you're always in a rush and I'm always losing my pencils. So if you love to take notes or you like to keep organized, I really recommend getting some highlighters. Now this brand is the Zebra Mid Liner. These are really good because it has a thick end and a thinner end. I really love these. I've been using these since last year and so far I haven't had any trouble besides that it kind of bleeds through the paper. That's my only issue, but other than that, I really like these very cute neon colors. Someone who really likes to be organized and likes their notes to be colorful, I have some cute gel pens here. Now, I think I lost the other colors, but I don't think that really matters as long as I still have some pens. But yeah, these are really cute. I really love these. I had these for years and so far, no issues. I still have a bunch of ink. So yeah, so for this one, this is very like important to me. I want to say it's mandatory because I always make mistakes when I'm rushing and taking notes with a pen. So with this, I can just erase my mistakes and write it again. So yeah, as someone who makes a lot of mistakes, I would recommend getting a whiteout. This one is my favorite one because this one I'm pretty sure it comes with 2 in 1 packet. I forgot for how much, but it is really big and I really recommend getting the big ones. If you're very picky with erasers and you don't like the pink ones because it stinks or it feels weird, I got a good solution for you. Now my favorite erasers are these ones. They're so I don't know how to put it, but they don't stink, that's for sure, and it doesn't leave the mark of the pencil. I really love these. I'm always losing these, so I bought like 2 packs of these. So yeah, if you're looking for a good eraser that doesn't leave any marks, doesn't stink, these ones are perfect for you guys. If you're a forgetful person, I really recommend getting some sticky notes. It's not only just for like textbooks, just so you can go back to the page, but I also like these as reminders because I always forget what homework I have. And I saw this one hack where if you're someone that's very addicted to your phone, to put a sticky note like in front of your phone, and you can't go to your phone until you're done with your homework or that assignment. So yeah, I like to have a lot of multiple colors because I don't want to get bored with just a yellow one. I don't really like basic colors, so I like to switch it up often. So yeah. Now this isn't like a class supply essential, but this is more like a study essential. So when exams or quizzes come up, I like to study on my whiteboard over here. And with a black marker, I get confused on what topic is which, or like especially with math. And so I got these. I like to get the very colorful ones because again, I want to keep on track. I want to be organized. I don't want to forget which topic is which. So yeah. And as you can see, I already have a lot, but most of these are already like running out or they're dried out. So I thought, why not replace all of them? So yeah, I really recommend this. And if you don't want to buy a whiteboard, you can always go to your school's library. I have a whiteboard because I commute and I can't always go to my school's library. But yeah, I really suggest getting some colorful expo markers. I feel like this one is mandatory because how are you going to keep your stuff all together? So get a pencil bag so you can put in your pens, highlighters, pencils, really anything in here. I like to keep my calculator up here, my pens, my pencils, and then on the next one I like to keep the highlighters and sticky notes in there. I got this at Shein and honestly it has lasted me up to like 4 to 5 years and I'm surprised it hasn't ripped or anything. The only thing that has happened, which is my issue, a personal issue I guess, is I accidentally keep leaving my highlighters on caps. So it has a little bit of ink to it. But other than that, I really suggest getting a pencil case. These ones are really good. I would suggest finding something similar like this because if you don't have much like me, you could just zip it to make it more like smaller. So yeah. Now for this one, this is more like optional in a way, but it would be planners. I have two. This one is from 2024 to 2025. I really suggest getting a smaller one so it doesn't take much space. But I really like this brand because they're more organized. And sometimes I buy stickers and I'm so bored. I try to make this more interesting. Like as you can see, I just put anything on here. I kind of stopped using my planner. I suggest getting a planner if you want to be more organized, if you're a very forgetful person. I also like to use Google Calendar and connect it to my portal that I'm using for school. Other colleges use different ones, but I'm sure that you can copy and paste your URL. I think that's what it is. And you can link that to your phone. So you're constantly getting reminders on the planner and on your phone. Next, we're gonna go into technology. Now, for me, there's a lot of discourse of people saying a Microsoft or MacBook. Me personally, I already had a laptop, so I was already stuck with Microsoft. But from my research, I suggest getting a Microsoft. There's more programs that are more compatible on the Microsoft than the MacBook. But again, it really all depends on your major and the type of school that you go to. They may have some programs that are compatible with MacBook. I don't know, but I really suggest doing your research. Now, this is the laptop that I have. I can't tell you the brand or the type it is because again, I didn't buy this. My sister got this for me. So yeah, I really like this one. It's big. Most of your school stuff is gonna be online, so you are gonna have to get a laptop eventually. So for this device, I would say it's optional. I got this as a gift because I kept running through all my notebooks for math. In one semester, I used up like 2 notebooks because of how much notes we were taking, and I would just constantly complain. So my boyfriend got me this pink iPad right here with a keyboard. Again, this is optional. This was because I was just running through a bunch of notebooks. But yeah, as you can see, this is a keyboard and it's Bluetooth. I suggest getting an iPad pen. I got this silicone thing so for the grip and to protect it from scratches. And then another thing I suggest is getting some pen. With the original one, I don't like to write on it, so I like to get these ones that have like a ball pen. I think that's what it's called. Ballpoint? Pen ballpoint. This is how it looks like, if my camera can catch it. But yeah, these are very cute and these are very cheap on Amazon, so I really suggest getting these. They're thin ones and thick ones. For this one, me personally, since I commute and I'm constantly going to class back to back, I like to carry portables with me. I have this smaller one. It's from Heyday. I got it from Target, and then I also have this one. I honestly forgot where I got it, but I really suggest getting some power banks, especially if you commute or if you're always on campus. And I also carry a charger with me all the time because sometimes I don't want to use my power bank when I could just use the outlets. So another thing I like to take to school is an emergency bag. My emergency bag has pads, band-aids, and I also have this, I don't know what it's called. It's called a supplement case. So I also like to carry this supplement case. I like to put my pills in here, Advil, my allergy pills, my allergy pills. Another thing I like to carry is a deodorant. I always carry a deodorant. I always sweating a lot, so I'm always going to be carrying one, you know, and I'm always going to be reapplying. Now, if you don't use deodorant or you don't carry deodorant, start doing it now, because in college you're gonna be stressed out, you're gonna be freaked out, panicking, you don't know where your classes are, you're gonna start to sweat, you're gonna walk really fast, you're gonna start to sweat. Some classes don't have AC, so you need a deodorant. I also like to carry perfume too. I want to smell good because sometimes with the deodorant it might not be enough, so bring some perfume or cologne. Now this is just for like I accidentally smear my makeup off, or it was raining, or I just feel sticky and my makeup doesn't start to look good anymore. I like to take these everywhere I go. So another thing I really recommend, especially for people who commute, or maybe you could use this if your resident hall is very far, get an umbrella and always carry this umbrella, because no matter what, at any point it can always rain and you don't want to be those people being drenched, especially if you commute, because you can't change unless you have some pair of clothes, which I do recommend as well, in case like you can't go back home because because of bad weather conditions. So yeah, get an umbrella, leave it in your bag, don't touch it. So the next one is going to be a water bottle. This one here is my sister's. If you like a tumbler one, I really recommend this one because it's leak proof. But the one I usually use, I couldn't find it, is the wallet one. I really like that one because it really keeps your water really cold. And if you don't want to take like these type of cups, that's fine. Just make sure that you always have water bottle and some snacks too. If you commute, make lunch, make some food because you're gonna be hungry if you're constantly at school or if your drive is very far. So yeah, now the last one is gonna be a book bag, of course. Where are you gonna put your stuff in, guys? But anyways, I feel like it doesn't matter what type of book bag you have. I chose the North Face because of the color and because I think this one's waterproof. I'm not sure, but it really has a bunch of bags. I like that. It has places for you to put your pens, stuff like that, and they have a place for your laptop. And this one, just if you put a bunch of stuff in this bag, it helps it not make it feel as heavy, if that makes sense. So yeah, I really like this one. Alright, that's it for my college school supply video. I hope you find some essentials for your own backpack. Don't forget to like and subscribe and comment down below what school item you can't go without. I am going to be posting more school videos and some college vlogs, so keep a lookout for those. And maybe some makeup and skincare videos. So I'm so excited. This is my first YouTube video. Thanks for watching and I'll see you on the next one.